All right, well, treating menopause can be a difficult topic for many women. That's why it's so important to discuss your options with your doctor. And our very own doctor, Dr. Edmund Rhett, is here from Rhett Women's Center. How are you, Dr. Rhett?
I'm fine, Laura. How are you today?
It's wonderful to have you here, and I bet there's a lot of ladies out there that are really excited because you have opened up a new office in Georgetown.
We did. We opened it up last week, and I went last week, and Dr. David Smith was there this week, and we'll be there every week on into the future.
Just helping people out, especially because of these gas prices.
Well, at $4 a gallon, it's a long way to drive to Charleston,
Goodness.
so we figure we can go up once a week, and that'll save maybe 20 people from having to drive here.
And just want to remind people, though, that all the procedures are done in the Long Point office, so you can be seen at the Georgetown office.
Absolutely,
and then you just have to go to the Long Point office.
We can make diagnoses and treat other problems, but if they actually need, like the NovaSure procedure that we do, then we would do that in our accredited office-based surgery center.
Okay, well, the issue that we're talking about today is menopause. And first, the question is, what age are we talking about? Which women?
It varies. The average age is about 51. But menopause can start in the late 30s. It can run till mid-50s, 55.
And you have treatments, you say, because it can be it's a very difficult time for a lot of women.
Well, they're physical, mental, emotional, sexual problems, all associated with menopause that's untreated. 10% of women get to the day of their final menstrual period and never have a problem. They never see a period again. But that means 90% of women sort of stagger into it. You know, they'll have normal periods and they'll have abnormal periods, they'll have hot flashes and they'll stop. And all of that can be sort of controlled with the right medication. Okay,
and so basically what you're telling people is they need to make sure that they give you all a call, because you can, I would say a woman can come in, tell you what's going on, and you can help her tailor a
It's always
procedure.
tailored. Everybody's different. Every woman we see is different than every other woman, and we need a program that works for her. And we might start on one program and figure out that wasn't quite the right thing, and so we have to do a lot of follow-up, and sometimes you'll solve one problem but create another, and so you have to keep steady after the problem with sort of follow-up visits and changes in medication.
Speaking of those added issues that you might have, also wanted to point out that do you still do the, it's like tailored meal plans and stuff like that, helping women with their diet? Because I imagine at that time, it's kind of like, oh, there's things that we need to work on.
Well, all these things sort of run together. After mid-40s, the metabolism slows down, weight gain's one problem, weight gain is another problem at menopause. Sometimes people feel bad, women will feel bad, and so they'll eat to make up for it, and then they gain weight, and then they feel bad about gaining the weight, and so we do a weight management program as a separate sort of program in our office.
Wonderful. So if women have questions about what you do at your office, the Long Point or the Georgetown office, where should they go?
Well, they can reach us on the web at rhettwomencenter.com, or they can call 375-2210.
And I do also want to point out that on your website you have all kinds of information and literature for what women do need to understand, or maybe the questions that they may have. So if you don't want to call just yet, you can always go on the website and figure out exactly what procedures and things like that you do offer.
We tried to make that available and easy, and a lot of people just love the internet, and they'd rather do that than get on the telephone.
Yeah, because then that way, once they figured it out on the internet, they can just call and say, this is what I need, when can I get in?
That's about right.
That's the world we live in. You want it right now.
Right now.
Well, Dr. Rhett, thank you.
And we try and do that as quickly as we can.
That's for sure. Well, thank you so very much for being with us this morning.
Always great to see you.
And know that he's on Long Point Road, and now they're in Georgetown, so make sure that you go visit them. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, well, still to come this Wellness Wednesday, have you ever wanted to look and feel young again? Synergenics Carolinas may have the answer you are looking for. Stay with us.